פרשת לך לך, תשפ"ה. The shiur today was sponsored by an anonymous. They covered me if I wanted to wish him the ברכה והצלחה and everything. הקדוש ברוך הוא will fulfill all his wishes לטובה. And he should have פרנסה ברווח. And ברכה והצלחה in רוחניות and in גשמיות. The first pasuk of the parasha, the pasuk says, "Vayomer Hashem el Avram, lech lecha me'artzecha umimoladetecha umibeit avicha el haaretz asher ar'eka." Lech lecha means go from your land, from your city that you were born there, and from your father's house, to the land that I will show you. This pasuk, the Baal Ktav Kabbalah had a question, and I will add another question also that is also mentioned by some of the Mefarshim. First of all, when a person is leaving a place and goes from a place to another place, so first of all, he doesn't leave the land and the city that he lives and the house that he is living there, his father's house. First of all, he leaves his father's house, then he leaves the city that he lives, and then he leaves the country. As a boy, when he is coming to Israel, let us say he lives in New York and he has to go to New Jersey. The flight is from New Jersey. So first of all, he leaves his father's house. Then he leaves New York and he goes to New Jersey. And when he's on the plane, when the plane is going up, so he's leaving he leaves America. And here the pasuk, it's written the opposite. This is question number one. The second question is, what do we need at all these words? לך לך, מארצך וממולדתך ומבית אביך. What these words, what do we need them? The pasuk should have said simply, לך לך מארצך אל הארץ אשר אראך. Go from לך לך, even without ארצך. לך לך אל הארץ אשר אראך. Go to the land that I will show you. What do we need all these three things? מארצך, ממולדתך, מבית אביך. Two questions we have here. The answer to one question will give an answer also to the second one. The Baal Ktav Kabbalah, he says that what Borei Olam told Abraham to leave and to go to another place, to go to Eretz, to go to Eretz Canaan, was not only a physical change, it was to move from one place to another place. This needed to be, but this is not the purpose of the leaving. Borei Olam, he wants now, he chose Avram, and he wanted to build Avram to be a father of the nation. In order to do it, Borei Olam wanted that Avram will leave the old concepts, the old ways of life that he lived till now. Physical change or physical move starts with your father's house, your city, and your country. But when we are talking about a spiritual change, a spiritual going from place to a place, this is exactly the opposite. Borei Olam understood that if he wants to build Abraham spiritually, the easiest, it goes from the easy to the hard, from the far to the close. Means to say, Abraham, first of all, you have to leave your country, מארצך, means leave the manners, leave the minhagim, leave the way of life that you lived in your country. This will be more easy to Abraham to get out from. Then, Borei Olam is getting to something which is closer to him. It's a little bit difficult. What is it? Forget, remove from your mind the way of behavior, the bad minhagim that was in your city that you used to live. And the last thing, which is the most difficult thing, is Beit Avicha. Forget, remove from yourself, leave the bad minhagim, the minhagim that doesn't fit you now, that you learned in your father's house. Therefore, the pasuk goes in the spiritual change, in the spiritual living. And therefore, the pasuk started, Lech lecha me'artzecha, ממולדתך ומבית אביך. With this explanation, we will be able to answer the second question, what these words were needed. The pasuk could have said, Lech lecha el haaretz asher arecha. But if we would have write, Lech lecha el haaretz asher arecha, we would have understood that we are talking here only on a physical move. Lech lecha el haaretz asher arecha. But since the pasuk wanted to show that there is also here another purpose of the reason why Borei Olam told him to move, and this was the spiritual way. Therefore, the pasuk didn't make it short, as usually all the psukim of Torah are very short. Lech lecha el haaretz asher arecha. The pasuk wrote, Lech lecha me'artzecha, ממולדתך, מבית אביך, to show that this we have here a spiritual move. So with this, we answered the two questions that we had. But we didn't finish yet the pasuk. So the pasuk says, El haaretz asher arecha. To the land, in English it translates, to the land that I will show you. El haaretz asher arecha, to the land that I will show you. In Hebrew, it's not like so simple. Lech lecha, Borei Olam said to Abraham, Lech lecha, el haaretz asher arecha. Arecha means I will show you. The word I will show you goes on whom? Does it go on Abraham? Means Abraham, go to the land that I will show you the land. Or I can explain it differently. El haaretz asher arecha, to the land that I will show you to the land. Means, what does it mean, these two explanations? These two explanations explains comes out from Baal Or HaChaim HaKadosh, that we have to explain the word Areka in the two ways. Means that I will show you to the land, and the land will see you. Means you deserve the land, and the land deserves you. It's like a shidduch. The girl likes the boy likes the girl. The boy fits the girl fits the boy. The same thing is what with what Borei Olam said to Abraham Avinu. Eretz Israel, Eretz Canaan, you fit Eretz Canaan, and the Eretz Canaan fits you. In such a way, says Or HaChaim HaKadosh, only in this way that both of them like one the other. Eretz Israel likes the man, the people, and the people likes Eretz Israel. Only then comes the Shekhinah to stay in Eretz Israel. Lech Lecha me'artzecha u'mimoladetecha. 10 tests Abraham Avinu was tested by Borei Olam. Borei Olam had to test Abraham. What was the purpose of the test? It's usually you make a test, the doctor makes a test in order to find out something that he's not sure, he doesn't know 100%. So he sends you to a lab to make a test. But Borei Olam, by him, everything, he knows everything, he knows what will be. So what does he need to test Abraham? So yeah, we have several explanations. Today we will pick only one, the explanation of the Ramban. The Ramban says that Borei Olam didn't need the test, but Borei Olam wanted to test Abraham, to strengthen Abraham. He knew that Abraham has all the potentials to pass the test, but he wanted that Abraham Avinu will do it actually, that it will come from potential into actuality, and therefore Borei Olam is testing him. One of the first tests was Lech Lecha me'artzecha. Go out. Leave the place. That means, from one hand, what is the test here? The test here is that Abraham Avinu here, by taking him out from his community, from his country, Abraham Avinu stands alone. He becomes, from beside the social person, he becomes a private person and alone. As the Chazal are saying about Abraham Avinu, is called Abraham HaIvri. In the word Ivri, remove the Yud, you have Aver. Aver means Abraham Avinu is the river has two sides. So you are saying Me'aver Echad u'Me'aver Hasheni. So Chazal are saying Abraham Me'aver Echad, he's from one side, and the whole world is from the other side. This is the test that Abraham Avinu had here. And Reb Shimshon Raphael Hirsch here, he says that if Abraham Avinu wouldn't have passed this test, how could Am Yisrael remain in all the problems during the Jewish history, how they could have remained, because always they were what? From one side, and the whole world was from the other side, And I don't have to remind you the Holocaust and the things that happened in Syria and in Iraq, in all these all these countries that always the Jews were from one side and all the nations were from the other side. But when we are looking here on this test, it's not a test at all. Why? Because Borei Olam is saying to him, he didn't tell him, go from your land, go from your homeland, and go to Eretz Canaan. He promised him, Pasuk Bet, what does he say to him? ואעשך לגוי גדול, ואברכך, ואגדלה שמך, והיה ברכה. Means to say that Abraham Avinu, first of all, ואברכך, I will make you rich. You will be rich, says Rashi. And and then what else? He gives him a lot of brachot. And everyone will say to his son, I want you to be like Abraham. He will be a model of money, model of everything. So what the test here? What the test? If somebody would have told you, leave America and I will give you everything, you will be a millionaire, you will have this, I give you all the brachot that is in the world. Borei Olam promising. So this is a test. The explanation to this is, according to basing myself on the Mefarshim, that we have to look what Abraham Avinu did. What says the Pasuk? The Pasuk is in Pasuk Daled. Pasuk says, Vayelech Avram כאשר דיבר אליו השם. So Abraham said in English, went as Hashem had spoken to him. Why I have to say? What would have been bad if I would have said, and Abraham left? Why I have to say that as Hashem spoken to him? Hashem told him to leave. So we know why Abraham Avinu is leaving, because Hashem told him. Now the Pasuk says, Vayelech Abraham as Borei Olam spoke to him. Explains the Mefarshim that here is the test. Abraham, when he left, he didn't pay attention to the rewards that Borei Olam is giving him, to the presents that Borei Olam is giving him. Not because of this he left. He didn't have it in mind at all. And the Pasuk testifies, gives the testimony. Borei Olam gives the testimony that when Abraham Avinu left, he didn't have in mind not the money and not all the promises that Borei Olam promised him. He left only because of one reason, what the Pasuk says, because Hashem said. So this is the test. He didn't pay attention to anything, to the reward. Therefore, it's considered a test. But the Pasuk says that with Avram, someone else joined. The Pasuk says, Vayelech Avram kasher diber elav Hashem, Vayelech ito Lot. Lot also goes with him. Borei Olam didn't promise Lot anything. Shouldn't Lot deserve to get some brachot? Some, at least, even not, if not like Abraham, so at least half of the brachot that Abraham got. But the Pasuk doesn't say anything. Abraham, Borei Olam didn't promise him anything, even though he went without a tzivui from Borei Olam. He joined Abraham. So why shouldn't he get any reward? We see from here that Lot, he didn't go like Abraham went. He joined Abraham, but he had other intentions. and could be, and we can see that maybe he had bad intentions. Therefore, he didn't get any reward. Where do we see it? We see later on the pasuk in Perek Yud Gimel, pasuk Chet, pasuk Zayin and Chet. ויהי ריב בין רואי מקנה אברהם ובין רואי מקנה לוט, והכנעני והפריזי אז יושב בארץ. There was a fight between, it was a quarreling between the shepherds of Abraham and the shepherds of Lot. What was the fight about? Explains Rashi. What was the fight? What happened was that the shepherds of Lot were wicked people, and they would graze the cattle in the fields of others. And the shepherds of Abraham gave them rebuke, because they are making an avera of gezel. They are thieves, going into other people's field to give the sheep, the cattle food. The shepherds of Abraham, after the shepherds of Lot, after they had the rebuke of the shepherds of Abraham, they gave them an answer. And what did they say? They said, the land has been given to Abraham. Eretz Canaan was given to Abraham by Borei Olam. And Abraham doesn't have any person that will inherit him. He's no heir. No, he doesn't have anyone that will inherit him. Lot is the son of his brother, so he is the one that is going to inherit. In other words, the land already in potential, the land belongs to Abraham, but in potential it belongs also to Lot. So they are saying we are not thieves. Anyway, the land belongs to Abraham, and after Abraham passes away, it will be Lot's land. So they answered him. The shepherds of Abraham answered, no. The reason the land was promised to Abraham, but at this moment it still belongs to the Canaanite and the Perizi that are living at that time there. So it's Gezel. But we see from here the mind of the shepherds, and what the shepherds said, it's not their idea. This was for sure, this was something that they heard from Lot. And we see, maybe we can say that this was the reason that Lot joined Avram. Avram was a very rich person. Lot also had, but Avram was much greater than Lot. He was very rich. And when he joined Avram, he joined to inherit him at the end. And therefore, Lot didn't get any reward in that he joined Abraham, because he joined not because of a good intention. Still, we have activities in by the Hamas, and it's a very big problem. I really don't understand all the families that they are going every day, and they're protesting against the government and against the prime minister and against all these things. Because matir asurim is not depend on a person. It depends on Bore Olam. This is a bracha that we are saying every morning. Beside the meaning about the body, matir asurim means the limbs of the body. But there is also a meaning about matir asurim that Bore Olam is that we also in the prayer in Amidah. So this has to do with Bore Olam. So they should have go to make a demonstration. I'm saying to them, go to the Kotel and over there make the demonstration and come and scream there, praying to Bore Olam. Only He can help. All the government and all the people around that is the nations that comes is involved here. All of them are shlichim of Bore Olam. If he wants, he will appoint them to be the Shaliach. If he doesn't want, Chas v'shalom, it won't be. This week's parasha, we have a captivity. Who is it? Lot. There was a fight between 4 kings and the 5. And Avram, Og Melech HaBashan, he came to Avram and he told him that Lot was captured. And the Pasuk says the following, Vayishma Avram, ki nishba achiv. He armed his people and he started to run after the kings to save Lot. But the pasuk is not right 100%, because Lot, he is Ben Achiv. Lot is the son of Haran. Avram had a brother, 2 brothers he had. Avram had 1 brother, is Haran. Haran had 3 children. He had Lot, he had Milcah, and he had Sarah. This is his 3 children. So Lot is the son of his brother. He is the uncle of Lot. And the Pasuk says, Vayishma Avram ki nishba achiv. It's not achiv, it's ben achiv, as the Pasuk says in the beginning of the parasha. Vayelech ito Lot. And the Pasuk says there that ben achi Avram. He is the brother of Avram. So why the Pasuk is the son of brother of Avram? So why the Pasuk says that Avram heard that his brother was captured? Explains the Abarbanel that it is true, Avram and Lot is the son of his brother. But the Pasuk wrote especially here that Avram heard that his brother was captured. Lot, in the beginning, he joined Avram. In the beginning, Lot was considered as a tzaddik. But later on, he changed his mind, Lot, and he left the belief in Bore Olam, and he became a different person, a person full with sinning. When he wanted to join Sodom, he lived near Sodom, and he separated from Avram. Avram, he felt it, that he is far now from his heart. He offered him to make the separation. But now Avram had what to do to save Lot. In order to save Lot, Avram had to make Lot closer to his heart. Therefore, the Pasuk says, Vayishma Avram ki nishba achiv. In order to go and to fight, and there is a way it can be that Avram will die in this war, or he will lose some of his soldiers when he is going to fight. Maybe it was only Eliezer according to the Gemara, but he can lose here a lot. It's dangerous. So in order to put himself in danger, to moser nefesh, to save Lot, Abraham Avinu had to bring him close as if he is his brother himself. Therefore the Pasuk said, Vayishma Avram ki nishba achiv. And this has to be nowadays, even though that we don't know these people, that they have a family that was captured by the Hamas. And even though that their behavior is far from our behavior, and they are doing things that we don't like, nevertheless, we have to do whatever we can in America and here. What we can do is only one thing, to pray to Borei Olam. But the prayer has to be not as we are praying for a stranger. Now we have to pray as if they are our brothers. As Lot, when he was captured, Avram said, Vayishma Avram ki nishba achiv, that his brother was captured. This brought Avram to go and to moser nefesh and to do whatever he could in order to save Lot. Let's hope, Bezrat Hashem, that there was a change, it will be a Borei Olam will have pity on all these people, on the families and on the captivities, both of them, and will bring them back to Am Israel, to Eretz Israel, to their families. And this week we had a bigness, a doubleness, that there was a change in America, and President and Trump became the president of of America, and he is well known as a person that did already very good things for Am Israel. A lot of people here in Eretz Israel, they rely upon him. But we have to remember, we cannot rely upon him. Not because he's not a good man. We have to rely only upon Borei Olam. Because what he became the president, this is not a normal thing. This is a mess. It was done by Borei Olam. Borei Olam, he is the Mamlich HaMelachim. He makes the kings. But he is above all the kings. We have to rely upon Borei Olam. That Borei Olam, he has his messengers. And as we see, as it looks like in the eyes of a person, of a man, that he became now a messenger of Borei Olam to help Am Yisrael. But on what we have to rely, not on him, on Borei Olam. So let's hope, Bezrat Hashem, that everything will be done, everything that is being done now will be done to the benefit of Am Yisrael, in Eretz Israel, and for the Jews in all the world. I want to wish everyone the Birkat Shabbat Shalom and Mitzvah Hashem. We'll meet next week.